This is the video review of a new LEGO Beyblade. This is King Excalibur. It is the third Excalibur Beyblade that I've made, and I think it's the best one out of the three. See, it has red, blue, and gold. The only metal is down here and a little bit in the sword. And then you have a really flat, free-spinning driver. But you see, it makes it go really fast. Alright, in size comparison here you have it with Barrage Helio. You see they're about the same size, but Excalibur is just a little bit shorter, but it's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and take a look at each of the pieces by themselves. Alright, you have the chip, which is Excalibur. You see it's mostly red, but it has some gold and blue in there too to match the rest of the colors. You have the layer Excalibur, and all the parts on it actually aren't even, so what it's supposed to do is right here is one big attack, then here, see, it's kind of low, so it's an upper attack, then a smash attack, and then this just hits like the sword. And then same for here, it's another upper attack and smash attack. So it does all kind of different hits. And you see the bottom part, it is really smooth for the most part. Except for the corners, but that's okay. Here is the base. This is King. And it is the most interesting looking out of all the ones that I've made so far. See, it has some metal on 3 of the sides, but not this one. I'll get into this thing's gimmick whenever it gets put back together. And there you have the driver. It is Flash. It's free spinning and it's really flat and lets it kind of just go and change directions really fast and stuff. Let's go and weigh each of these parts. We have the chip for 8 grams. The layer is 40. The base, oh, that's not good. The base is 27, sorry. And the driver is 8. So, let's put this thing together. It's pretty much just like all the other ones. The only thing different is that you have to line the sword up with this little circle thing. Put the driver on, and then there. And it is 83 grams. And for comparison, here is Helio, and it is 90 grams. So, Excalibur is a little bit lighter than the other ones, but it's not too light. To get into the gimmick of this bay, you already know about the tip, how that makes it spin really fast, or move around fast. The other gimmick is that right here, this has 2 little bar things sticking out to the side, and you see the sword. What you do is you bring these pieces and move them out like that, and that is King's sword mode. So now instead of it just being a normal sword, it has bigger slopes leading up to it, and it will hit harder. It does make it a little bit off balance, but it still spins just fine, and it does not break whenever it hits something. And to change it back, you just, they're on hinges. And yeah, it has to have the metal on the 3 other spots to balance out the weight. But just to show that these pieces still work with the other bays, I'm going to get Helio. And we'll just do this and combine the top half of this with the bottom half of Helio. See? It still goes together and it spins fine. And same thing for this. It can go together and it hides away that part of King. That's funny because this combo is King Helio. It sounds like King Helios a little bit. Yeah, see? Still looks fine, doesn't break, and all the parts are still compatible. Now let's get these parts back together. go. That is King Helio. Or not King Helio, I'm sorry. This is King Excalibur. I hope you enjoyed the review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you for watching.